So recently I bought this movement for parts off of eBay. So as you can see, it's an American clock, more specifically a Gilbert, judging by the count wheel. I think it even has a logo on the back. Yeah, it does. See the G in the triangle right there. Obvious things right off the bat is this is supposed to be a Bim Bam movement, judging by this hammer assembly right here. And as you can see, that's missing. I'm guessing it was robbed off of this movement and put in another clock. But for obvious things first, how does this even happen? I mean, this is totally bent, and this adjusting gear for the time is very bent. The verge is totally bent out of position. And this should not be this bent out. It doesn't even go into the escape wheel teeth, which brings my attention to the escape wheel. This gear is not even positioned on the arbor where it should be, although I'm sure I could just stake that on, but how does that even come off? I don't even know. Another thing to note is that the mainsprings are very rusty. I'm sure this was sitting out in the cold where it shouldn't. Obviously very worn bushings, although this is typical for one of these. That one's pretty big. That one is really worn. This one also is pretty bad, although it's usually these two, the second and third wheel, that usually always need bushings on these. Like 99% of the time you're bushing those on these American movements. Same story on the back side, although this one is pretty bad here. Actually, they're like all bad on the back. There's a lot of play in this one, especially where the chiming cam is, but you can just do anything with this verge. But this is one of the worst movements I have ever seen, and I'm almost tempted to keep it just for steampunk or whatever. In fact, for right now, it's sitting up here because why not? So, yep, I'm just shit posting, and that is it for this video. Goodbye.